Guildmaster with freaking the Wolfman. So we're getting some Team Yankee in today. We're at the SCG. It is July 10th to date the video. I'm playing Canucks with American allies, and the Wolfman is playing his Americans.
Yep, my striker brigade with some extra mortars. Since we went up to 100 points, I threw in some extra mortars in there, as well as some ERA on the M60s, even though it's not modeled.
All right.
But yep, I had to pull my Israeli mortars because I didn't have extra striker ones.
They're on training. You want to go over your list for the guys who may not know what you usually run?
Yeah, so it's basic M113 Mech Company. So you have the full balls to the walls 113s with the full infantry group. So they got the 4 dragons all upgraded to the Dragon 2s.
Okay.
As well as their infantry and everything. RDFLTs are the Striker MGSs here. You have 2 Lav ADs, which are the Striker M SHORADs. 2 Bradleys all the way upgraded to the M3A2s or whatever it is in the game.
Okay.
3 HCs, 3 109s, 2 M60s. Now they have ERA. Usually they don't have my 95 version.
Okay.
3 the little Humvee Scout group with the tow missiles, and then the 6 mortars.
Okay. Sweet. So a little bit different with the 6 mortars. We'll see how it works for you today.
Yeah, definitely gonna be interesting. At least I can reroll hits, which will be nice because normally mortars don't do anything.
Yeah, especially American ones.
They're good for smoke.
Yeah. So I
think you should have. I definitely think you should have more than 1 shot with smoke.
I think that, and I also think certain tanks should be allowed to deploy smoke once per game, like deploy smoke in front of themselves.
Abrams definitely should. Smoke dischargers have 1 per tank, like 1 little single 2-inch bubble or whatever.
I pretty much all tanks, even Warsaw Pack and NATO, all had smoke dischargers. You know what I mean? I don't think it'd be that much more complicated to add to the game. Yeah, you just have to do it before you shoot. Like you deploy smoke in front of yourself.
Or I don't know. I feel like, because oftentimes it would be, you wouldn't deploy it in front, you'd fire, then back off, and kind of like the shoot and scoot kind of thing.
Well, yeah.
So I think it would have to be, you didn't move, then you can shoot, and then you can shoot and scoot.
Right.
Shoot and scoot is the deploying smoke and backing up.
I'm just going off of just a mechanics aspect where, like, you're there, you deploy you move, you deploy your smoke, and then whatnot. But that's something for another day. We can talk about rules.
I'm sure it's in one of the special custom handmade rules that I have on the list.
There's a ton of those. So I'm joining my Canadians, something a little bit different. So it's a Leo 1 company, a command of 2, and then 3 groups of 4 Leo 1s. In that also is a mechanized infantry. All the mech infantry, the Carl G's are upgraded to the Exeter missile. I'm trying it for the first time. Also in that formation is a set of Lux scouts. Then for support, we have Canadian Paladins with an FO, a set of blowpipes, which I'm still proxying as my mortars, actually. Then for American support, a Bradley platoon, 3 Dragons, just regular, with 4 Bradleys, and then 4 TOW2 equipped Air Cobras. Fill out the list to about 100. The board we're playing, and yes, it looks very similar to Columbia. So we're trying a little bit different. Apparently, whoever has a Scud missile launcher, they have Indiana Jones' airplane. So we're kind of fighting over an airstrip in the middle of hills. Something a little bit different. We're trying, with me moving back in the house, like you guys know, and I'm going through all my boxes of terrain for events and stuff. I'm finding stuff I haven't used before, such as the vineyards, and the destroyed Italian church. So just kind of pulling some terrain out and getting some uses out of it, and we decided to put an airstrip up. So we're rolling some missions. This one has withdraw. We're going to go ahead and set up, and then we come back. We'll go over our setup and then proceed to turn 1. Where are they? All right, so we're set up. I'm on this side as defender, and I have to withdraw forces. We're playing rear guard.
Yeah.
And we can just go with that. We're playing rear guard, guys. My 113s are off board. My Bradleys are in ambush, seeing how they have a gun that can actually hurt, well, maybe hurt the Abrams. I have both infantry towing the line of on the other side of the airfield. They're all in foxholes. Paladins are back here. Both objectives are back behind me. These guys are on the back side of the hill. That group is over there with their scouts in the woods. Above them is the air cobras. My blowpipes are here, even though there's no air threat. FO is back here with the command, and then another 4 packs hiding in the woods. That's my setup. You want to go over yours, Wolfman?
Yeah. So I kind of just spread everything out a little bit. Infantry are all in their vehicles, so you got the red team, blue team, and then SL here. The 3 pack of HCs up the front. There's no reserves on this one, which is nice, so I get to just deploy everything. Kind of deploy the Humvees up in here to kind of get eyes out on there and maybe spot a little bit to take out some 109s. We'll see. Lav ADs kind of center field, give them the chance to shoot at the helicopters if they come in, as well as all that stuff. Then Bradley's placed here, Lav 8 or Lav 25s over here. I think I forgot to talk about them during the beginning.
I think you did forget to mention them.
They just mix in when I look at all my strikers in the box. They just forget.
Well, they fit the theme. They definitely fit the theme.
Mm-hmm. Striker Dragoons, the what's it? M1130. I think that's the designation or something.
Doesn't it have like a Bradley style turret?
It is a 30mm remote control turret. It's the one from Israel's Namer turret. It's one of the robotic manless turrets.
Because the Bradley has a 25 chain gun.
Yeah. Although there's in the newer ones they have you can get a 30mm for the SHORAD.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've been out of the loop for so long.
There's so many new weapons coming out, and they're awesome. I love new stuff.
Well, there's been talk of people talking about a more modern version of Team Yankee, like Team Yankee 2000.
It would definitely be interesting having ERA and stuff and trophy. Although it would definitely make the game a little more complicated.
Yeah.
A little lot.
Yeah.
A little lot of it. But I don't know. I feel like some fluff makes it more fun.
Well, yeah.
It'd be good for one-off games. I would not tournament play a super realistic version.
Right. I feel that it's a great sandbox to play in, and they've already shown they can pull other post-apocalyptic World War III-esque IPs. They could go with Red Storm. For anyone who's read that book, that's the invasion of Iceland.
That would be interesting.
That would be kind of cool. You could do a lot more airborne stuff, more like naval landing kind of things.
I definitely think the U.S. needs an elite airborne unit. There definitely needs to be more elite infantry-centric units that are more, they can deal with stuff on their own. Not, I have my infantry, I need a tank to deal with all this stuff.
I definitely get the Buffalo Soldier mentality of this is the 80s. After Nam, everyone, like, discipline's lax. But you still have a few of those units I feel that would be
left over.
Well, the higher quality. Like, you want to be there, you know what I mean? The more elite. I still think that helicopters should have some sort of skill check where you can land and dismount at the same time. And maybe instead of having missions where you can win turn 1, roll that back to where turn 2 before you can land an objective. You know what I mean? Like, there's ways you can implement that, but that's a whole nother topic. You have first turn.
I do. So attacker has first turn. There's not melee engagement, so everything can fire at its full rate of fire.
And we're doing daylight. If you were Soviet, I would try to use nighttime.
Yeah, protect yourself a little bit. Wait until you get a bit closer so you can do some more damage with your guns.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do daylight though for this. That's all. I guess we'll go in turn 1 on your American turn 1. We'll see what happens.
U.S. Striker Brigade turn 1.
We're on the why we're. Well, I know why we're fighting over.
It's for
Colombia.
It's a training exercise, waiting for the invasion.
All right, guys, we'll be back. So that was the end of American Turn 1. I need to learn just to hide Leos. So one guy got knocked out over here from the RDLFTs. These guys got hit by mortars, but they're fine. Artillery ranged in, knocked out 1, and then the Abrams opened up. Even with 6s, hit 3 of them, knocked 2 out and bailed 1. It's kind of it. I'm already
Yeah.
hurting pretty bad.
Missed my shots over there because I needed 7s with the M60s.
Yeah.
Labs failed to shoot down the helicopters because they only get 1 shot apiece with the anti-helicopter. I kind of wish they got the full shots, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Then you fire Stingers that missed.
Yeah, Stingers fired away, missed with them, needing 6s.
So we're going to go on to Canadian turn 1. Do I pop ambush now? I might have to. So we'll be back after Canadian turn 1. Okay, that was the end of Canadian turn 1. This guy drove over here. These other guys got stuck. Shot and missed completely. Air Cobras had some AA come at him, missed. Knocked out 2 Paladins, luckily. Moving over, this guy ran away. I popped my ambush to no effect. So they did shoot and scoop behind the buildings. These guys fired their dragons. Didn't do anything. Then these guys in the woods, they fired, knocked out 2 transports and killed some infantry. Then he fired and knocked out 1 of the LDFTs. And when the strikers fired, when the Bradleys fired, they didn't do it. They hit, but the shots bounced. I shot and scooted, so you guys went behind the woods. The blowpipes went and they dashed behind some buildings. And these guys reversed behind the slope for incoming fire. And that's the end of Canadian turn 2, or 1, excuse me. I just need to remember that it's best to hide Leos. You can't rely on that 6.
They're maneuver tanks, not main battle tanks.
No, they're not.
And M does not stand for main anymore.
Well, the bad part is, like, you can't rely on a 6 to save you, because how many shots people have, a lot of times they're going to roll a 6, and they have no armor. But hey, whatever, it happens.
With 3 Abrams, 6 shots.
That's a lot. I mean, plus you're firing a 23 gun, so there's not much that can stop it. All right, we're going on to American turn 2. Oh, I ranged in, but didn't do much. Going on to American turn 2. We'll be back. So I have to see how many. I know I have to. Here you go. You want to call what you did there, Paul, while I figure out this?
So American turn 2, we had pretty much everyone just kind of scooted up a little bit.
5.
The 109 managed to stay. 7, he 8, made his morale check, 9, which is nice. Failed to range in for the smoke that was going to protect my 113s over there. That's good. So they're probably going to die from leopards moving up the hill or dragons. Gonna hope that they don't. M60s fired in leopards. I believe they killed 1, right?
The M60s? Yeah. They did.
Yeah, they killed the 1 on the right side. Bradleys fired their tow missiles. One when the other Bradley failed to kill it. This one fired over there, managed to kill 1 of the leopards over there. This tow missile managed to bail out the last remaining leopard over there in the brush. And then RDFLTs fired at him, hit him, managed to double bail him, but he stayed. But we haven't rolled his morale for the next turn yet, so we'll see. Lab 25s fired at the helicopters, hit twice. He made his saves. These guys fired an AA last turn, so they couldn't fire this turn, unfortunately. So they had to hold off. The other blue team kind of just hung back for a little bit, waiting for an opportunity to kind of move around. Abrams fired all 6 shots at the leopards in the woods, completely missed, which was great. And then mortars adjusted range in on the building, managed to bail out a Bradley and pin the infantry. But yeah, I think that is everything. And now we're on to Canadian turn 2. He has to figure out his morale and everything, and then pulling stuff off.
I have 9 units, so I need to pull 1 off. So now, victor conditions we go through. None of us win yet. So,
it's what, morale then?
It's morale, then pulling stuff off. So we'll see if he ends up getting back in, which he does.
Does he stay?
Needs a 4. No. So he goes away. So I want to say we figured this out, and then I start pull units off.
That's how it was last time, I believe.
Yeah. So he went off. So for this guy remount, no. The unit I'm going to pull off is my scout unit.
Okay.
So now we just go on to, I'll go on to the turn. I think I'm pretty sure we did that part right. So
Yeah, I believe so. It sounds right.
because if a unit's in bad spirits, which means it's like dismounted or I think down, they count as being destroyed and they leave. So, all right, well, we'll be back. Okay, so a little bit productive for Canadians this turn. I had my scouts leave. These guys finally got out of the woods, knocked out a Bradley, and then knocked out 3 Lavs. Air Cobras fired, bailed one guy. Didn't do anything to them. Moving over, Bradley's kind of failed their blitzes. Infantry stayed pinned. This guy ended up running away, which he ran before. Combined shooting with these 2 and the blowpipes, I actually knocked out the last 2, and only 1 infantry guy survived. So
He's probably running away.
yeah, he's in bad spirits. And then that's kind of it. It's all really done this turn. So we're going on to American turn 3, and then we'll
I
be,
have a bunch of morale to check.
yeah. So American turn 3, we'll be back, guys. So that was that really hurt. Pinned the infantry, knocked out 2 Bradleys. 2 guys got killed by 50 cows. 1 Leo got knocked out over here.
Failed to knock out the other Leo with the lav. Hit him though, but he made his
bounced
armor.
it. Spotter got killed, and my command Leos got knocked out. Formations got 2 units left.
Pretty much in shambles.
Yeah, it's just it's not a very good game for the Canadians right now. So I got to figure out my units left, what can go, what can stay.
I don't think anything's leaving this time.
Nah,
I don't think you have enough.
It's 5, so I have to.
Is it 5?
Yeah, it sucks. We'll count it up, and we'll be back. This mission isn't very good for this force. If I was the attacker, it'd be probably different.
Yeah, I'd be pulling more off, but
Yeah.
most of the time I'd probably just be pulling off like Humvees,
Yeah.
Lavs, stuff
Well,
that's like not really going to affect my
It just
offense.
goes to prove too that I built the force more to be maneuver and attack than defend, and this just kind of proves that it doesn't do good in defend. But you should build a force to do everything. All right, we'll be back.
Morale.
That's about it. And unpinning.
Yeah.
So that was the end of Canadian turn 4. No, 3. 3. These guys moved around. I got some shots off. Didn't hit anybody. Did knock him out. Did blow up 2 transports with infantry, so kind of bailed some guys out in the back.
Blew up. You bailed out this
Oh,
one.
I bailed that one up. Or bailed him out. Bradley's opened up, even with the 7s and 6s, killed that guy. Exeter fired, using the spot, and then one mortar got knocked out from artillery. Still not looking good for Canadians. I gotta lose another unit, which is it's not good. All right, we'll be back after American turn 4. What are you doing today, buddy? Sounds looking like a snack over there.
Yu-Gi-Oh today.
Okay, we're doing a battle report. You want to go over what you did? Yeah, my Canadian forces mostly for maneuver and attack. It sucks for defend, and I'm getting. Plus, I got to pull units off as we go, and I'm getting mauled.
All right. This is the end of American turn 4? Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4.
We gotta flip that.
Yeah.
The Abrams scooted back a bit to take away the side
build
shots from the
Columbians on a
Leopards.
truck field.
Lav AD's kind of backed up, tried to get away from the Leopards a little bit. Failed to bail back in over here, but the infantry unpinned, so they just climbed into the other vehicles since there's 3 seats. RDFLTs finished off the remaining Bradleys over there.
They're all knocked down.
Abrams put 6 shots
They have
down
no
range,
armor.
took out 1 infantry.
I was hoping hitting the 6s would be all right, but
Mortars ranged in with
first 2
the
shots just hit everybody.
over here with the OP and failed to kill anybody, but they did pin the infantry, which is nice. I'm really trying to break that formation, so he just breaks.
I'm close. I only have 2 left.
It is close. I'm waiting for it. I should have fired long with the Abrams and just took out the Leopards, and then you would have had just the 1 Leopard. Next turn, we'll see.
We'll see.
Failed to forgot to move the M60s, so
Yeah.
they just had to shoot at infantry because I was being dumb.
Yeah.
repeat bombardment with the 109, so the infantry who are pinned are still pinned.
Waiting for that guy to run away.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that is American turn 4. Now on to
Canadian.
Now we got to see who
Unpin.
leaves. I'm sure it's on a 3.
Well,
If you're
no, it's Canadian, so they're slightly better American. So no, they're still pinned on a 4.
dang.
These Americans, they finally unpinned, but they won't be doing much shooting. So now I got to count units left.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no one goes away. They go away on a 6.
All right.
So I get a delay counter. Woo
Which
me!
just means next turn if you don't have a movie.
All right, so we'll go on to Canadian turn 4. We'll see what happens. So Yu-Gi-Oh crowd, go figure. So that was the end of Canadian turn 4. Airstrippers run over there, knocked out and bailed out a Humvee after getting shot by everybody. These guys outmaneuvered over here. I did knock out one of the anti-aircraft units. Artillery re-ranged in, missed everybody. Or no, failed to range in. Correction.
Yeah,
failed to range in. That's it, man. I did have 5 units left, so I do have a token. Going on to American turn 5.
Yep. Within range. 48, right? Yeah. 46. Name 6. No, okay.
All right, so is that everything?
Yeah.
All right, so that's the end of American turn 5. Just getting loud in here. Quick synopsis. Killed like 2 infantry bases. They're pinned again.
Yep.
That's kind of it. Everyone got back in. No one really ran away, unfortunately. So going on to Canadian turn 5. I got to count up units. I think I got to lose one this turn. So we'll be back.
Kill anything,
So that's it, guys. I just ended up calling it. I maneuvered, missed both of those. I did lose one helicopter to AA.
Stinger around with.
Yeah, Stinger got it. And then needing 5s, so I only bailed out Abrams. So with helicopters and terrain, and I don't agree with the entire thing. If you're within 3 inches of tall terrain, within 3, doesn't matter if it's in between you or around you, per rules is written, you get cover. Even if you're in front of the terrain. But hey, whatever, that's how the rules are. I'm just calling it at this point because there's a good possibility that he can maneuver and get rid of my last tank, maybe get shots on the other 2.
Because I can rush the 14 inches, get over here with at least 1 tank.
Yeah.
Even if I just go diagonal, I'm going to get shots on this one and that one in the corner. And then even if I get 2 tanks over here, 2 shots needing 4s, it's highly likely that the Abrams would hit it. Which I
there's 6s. You've been rolling 6s all day.
Yeah. Which usually isn't the case with the red dice. The red dice usually suck based on my 40K rolls with them.
Yeah, unfortunately my list wasn't really good for defense. Plus I have a very small army. So yeah, that's it, guys. Not much I could have really done. Maybe hide better, but you only hide so much.
Definitely more shoot and scoot and maybe less.
Well, the problem is I have to be able to see you to shoot and then scoot later, but I'm leaving myself open to fire.
I do wish you could move forward and then shoot and then scoot. I think you
like
should be able to-
Stormtrooper?
Yeah, you should be able to move and shoot and then scoot.
I think Stormtrooper with Team Yankee is too powerful because of like the ranges and the guns.
At least have some movement modifier or something. Although I guess with advanced rangefinder and all that, they can just kind of track it.
I could have simply hit everybody, and maybe, and with that in mind, maybe I should have picked that side of the table. Looking back, but that's the other bad part. Even though like Leos are pretty fast and maneuverable, I wasn't expecting to get hit against American shooting, which is like not very many shots. I was expecting to get hit with like 4 6s over here and a whole knocked out first turn. But hey, that's Team Yankee.
Yeah, I'm starting salt floating my dice.
What's that?
I started salt floating my dice.
You fucking piece of shit.
Those red dice, I just like, they never roll good except for today apparently. Every time I've ever rolled them, they've just been like 3s, 2s, 3s. I'm like, okay, you're not good for 40K anymore.
If this was a Canadian infantry force, I might have done better. The problem is, for me to have 23 guns, it's a lot of a points investment to have Air Cobras and Bradleys.
Do you have the option for a Leopard 2A4? I think you do with the Canadians.
I think it's just Leopard 2s. I'll have to look in the book. Well, here's the problem, though.
2A5. Leopard 2s are 2A4.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
If I might have the option, but I don't have those built, and I like having the Leopard forces like maneuverable. Well, like I said,
I think with the Leopard force, you can mix and match. You can have leads being Leo 2s, and I think you can mix in Leopard 1s.
I think you're thinking. I know West Germans can do that.
Oh yeah,
because West Germans have that scout.
It might just be West Germans that can do it, because I know Israelis can do the same thing with Merkava 3s.
I mean,
you can have main team be 3s.
Now, what I could do, I can bring in German allies instead of American, because that's the other problem. You can have British, American, or West German, but you can't mix the 3. It's one or the other. I thought about adding in West German and then getting the heavier Leos. I don't know, Canadians are in a weird spot. Their infantry is really strong, but their tank force isn't. But then again, this mission didn't help.
Yeah, having to pull off units, because what, you pulled off 109?
I pulled off 3. I pulled off 3 units. I pulled off the blowpipes, the scouts, and the 109s.
Yes.
And then maybe instead of having Bradleys in ambush, just had the Bradleys hid and had Leos in ambush. But the problem is, most of your force,
I kind of stayed back and just was sniping.
I can't hurt you as much. Well, I did like obliterate 1 platoon that showed up.
Yeah, but I still have, the blue team is still entirely, they're still entirely here.
Well, I think 1 or 2 guys might have been dead, but they're still there.
Because there's, this vehicle died, this one bailed out, but no one had to get out, so these are from this vehicle.
Okay.
2 blue teams in different vehicles than they were in the beginning, but blue team's is still all there. The lead vehicle's still there with his commander up on the building.
Yeah.
M60, so what else in that platoon? So that, the mortars are still in that platoon, and...
Yeah, your formation's still good.
Yeah, it's still super good, because the Abrams are in there too. They're the second option.
That's kind of the weakness of running a mostly tank formation, because unlike infantry, they're not survivable. And then, unfortunately, that stupid Paladin just didn't run. I don't know how many times I've lost Paladins. 2 dudes bailed out, 1 guy left, and all 3 freaking run. I don't know, man. It is what it is. What you think of the table? It looks something a little bit different.
I dig it.
I'll have to.
It's definitely weird having such a big open area in the middle.
Well, like, you don't see that too often. That's why I want to do it. I think next time I actually have my runway, and
at least the runway, and then maybe something like craters or something that infantry can climb across and get in like cover across it.
Well,
have like a burning plane or helicopter.
I think
wreck
so.
Or something.
I caught a couple wrecks and craters, but like that's why I put the 2 concrete barriers, like blocking the civilian populace from the runway, to give cover both ways. I don't know. And then the Scud missile launcher. I should be able to roll with that one.
It got hit. It exploded and nuked everything.
Yeah. Chemical weapons.
There's rules for that. I have that PDF.
We have some people sending us rules they want us to try out, but
I don't know how we got to that. I don't think anyone has ever actually seen us play test rules. Just complain and think of new ones.
Well, it's funny. A lot of people want us to do stuff. We meet so infrequently right now. It's kind of hard.
Yeah. Me looking for work, and then everyone else is so busy.
I'm finally got my house. I'm moved back in almost. Other guys, another one of our members, not giving anything behind the curtain, just bought a house. I won't say who. So they're doing that. Like, we're real busy, and it's summertime. Plus, too, we're getting up ready for bolt action. You guys know that. Me and the Ironfoot are going to StoreCon.
I was making more money. I'd be down to do everything all the time.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to Adepticon next year. I already have my hotel and the ticket for the train, so that's a whole nother.
I do need to go to more tournaments. I really enjoy Team Yankee tournaments. They were a lot of fun. Every time I've played in them, I've done well.
Yeah.
Yours, I think I got what, 4th or 5th?
I think so.
Like 12 people, and then in what's his name's? I got 2nd.
Yeah. The only bad part is with VFW in our location, try to set up tournaments. It's hard. And right now, no one's really setting them up in the Berg. Everything's in Erie.
Yeah.
And like
3-hour drive when they come on.
Yeah.
And then the weather there just sucks.
And like, and nothing against Chris who runs it. They're really good events. It's just it's so far for us to try to get to, and we haven't run much lately. And most of that's just getting a good location. And like, let's be honest, like the shop is not conducive to say a tournament with tabletop.
I want to find a building somewhere so bad.
I want to. Guy in the Couch might be a location, but here's the problem that I have. I'm like the only one with all the terrain, so I have to I have to haul like
if
totes
I had a laser cutter,
and
I would
totes.
have way more. And then I do have some terrain, but most of it I usually sell to you or just
Well,
don't really have
it's
it.
just it's a big pain bringing mats, and a lot of tables in some of the new shops aren't set up for 4x6. So you're bringing everything, and quite frankly, like logistically, it sucks, and sometimes not for a very good payoff, so to speak. You know.
Sometimes people can't make it.
Well, people can't make it, or just life happens. But all right, guys. You have anything else to add there, Cave or Wolfman?
Don't think so.
That was a good game.
Yeah, definitely need the leopards to be more hidden in the beginning, hide away in the backfield, and then
I need to rethink my strategy when it comes to defensive, and frankly, I was banking on sixes that didn't happen. Then again, like, yeah, it is what it is.
well, then my dudes just didn't want to leave. Normally, my guys just run away.
Oh yeah.
Today was a fluke of whimsy.
Yeah, it was still a 6-3, but at the end of the day,
My strikers are happy. I've been playing a lot of Broken Arrow, and I put them in there, and they're just like, you do it, you love us, we're gonna stay.
yeah,
Even though I don't use the Dragoon in that because it's terrible in Broken Arrow. That
Yeah.
30 mil by itself does not work good.
right. I think I'm gonna adjust the list when I get more time after the Bolt Action tournament. I might build some more West German units and institute them instead of the Americans. And because the Americans is a lot of points, even with like the downgraded points wise Air Cobras. So
I've been trying to make a list with them, but I'm just like, I kind of just prefer the Apaches with the Hellfire.
it's just so expensive.
You should be able to fire it on the move. It doesn't make sense that you can't. It's a stabilized weapon platform with the laser. It's not like it's a Cobra. The Cobra has a stabilized too, but you're firing toes. They aren't like laze and go. You should be able absolutely to fire the Hellfire on the move.
Well, another aspect too, these guys were firing 3 and 4 clicks out. I think the Cobras were like 2 clicks out.
Yeah.
So it's still like
Because you only have about, I think it's 2-mile range with a toe, the improved toe, because it has extra spool.
so that's literally almost 2.5 to 3 clicks.
Yeah.
So I guess the point that I'm trying to make is they, in some aspect, they should be off board, depending which she was shooting. Yes, they have the chain gun, they have the Hydra for up close, but for the most part, they're hiding, and then they would use some other assets close in. So I think you should have the option, just like off-board artillery. But I mean, that's been a criticism for so much of the game.
One day we'll have a specialty.
Well, there really is. It's called Command Decision, and it's old.
Yeah.
And then, there's micro armor. There's a couple of
I
alternatives.
just mean like there's special rules for people in PDFs for this, so we can figure it out one day. But
Yeah.
it's like the one that I was looking at has air dominance and all that. And I'm like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fun. And then seed. Seed is super fun. Suppression of air dominance.
Yeah.
Suppression. What's it? Suppression?
I don't know, buddy.
Enforcement of air defense or something.
I don't know. All right, guys, that's the game. Until next time, this is going to be the Guildmaster with
Wolfman.
like, share, subscribe, all that stupid stuff. Go to the Printify for our merch. I don't know, we sell t-shirts. Until next time, remember, always seize the objective.